Wow. Okay. Welcome back to another one of these personal videos. These are the bread and butter of the channel, aren't they? Really? I, God, I'll get into more of why I even started the conversation like that in a bit. But the title is is just as it is. I am depressed. There's a I don't even know what that is. I don't know if that's picking up on the mic, but there is a big police or ambulance or something. I've never heard that siren before in my life. Just driving past my house, good stuff. Um, but the title is as it is. I have hit a wall of depression again. Now let's just have a look. When was that video I made? It was one of my first ones. Do 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 do. It's I hate depression 1 month ago. So 1 month ago, we're about to coming up to 2 months, I think. Oh, just started playing it. Whoops. It'll be coming up to 2 months, yeah, by the time this video's out. And that was kind of me coming out of a long slump. But here we are feeling like I'm just hitting it again. Um, and I really I'm not I'm not sure what to do. I'm not. Everything seems to be nothing seems to be working. Nothing seems to be hitting the same. Um, and I've caught onto it. You know, I've quickly realized that the reason is that it's kind of the depression's coming back in. But God, it's doesn't make it easier to deal with. I've got so many videos to do, and I don't. This is one of those videos that's gonna sound a bit ungrateful, I think. And I don't mean it to sound that way. Um, because I've got so many videos to do, and like there is a part in my brain that's like, yeah, I want to do them, like I always want to make videos, you know. Um, but the depression takes over. It gets to the forefront, and it says, nah, you're bored of that. Don't do that. Don't don't bother, you know. Um, and it makes it so hard to find that motivation to get up and record all of these videos. But here we are. I'm recording my second video of today. I record about weeks in advance of stuff. So this is my second out of like 4 recordings I need to do. And then I've got all the shorts to do, the YouTube shorts and stuff. So I've got to do all that. And I'm trying to really push myself to do it. But having that thought in the back of my mind, like right now, I'm even thinking like, oh, this is an awful talk. This is an awful conversation that you're having. Just like just hit the record button to stop recording and don't do this. Give up on the channel entirely, and that'd be stupid because I feel like we're actually starting to get somewhere. But it's at the forefront of my mind, and I'm struggling. Hey, I've got some stuff coming up, and I feel like I'm on the rope of like putting it off and just cancelling, and I can't. I've got my friend coming up from the south. You know, he's booked his plane ticket and all sorts, and I I obviously cannot cancel it. But there's just this in my brain, this need, this necessity to give up on all plans. You know, I'm doing stuff I care about and that I want to do, and I don't want to do it. If that makes sense. I've got to push through it. I got to push through it. What I've got to do is I've got to go and look back at this video that I made 2 months ago because I remember being positive and that, you know, saying that it does end kind of thing. But oh man, it feels like it doesn't when you're in it. It's gonna get better. Oh man, I made another video this week about a YouTuber called Quite, and I spoke roughly in that video about how that situation, seeing that situation unfold, has affected me mentally. And this isn't where it entirely came from, but it definitely didn't help. It's really brought up some stuff that I do not want to be thinking about. Like, I really do not want to be thinking about. So I'm trying to find something to take my mind off of it, and nothing is working. Nothing's working. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Maybe I'll stream at some point this week. Get a stream in. Do like a, I don't know, a high round on a map or something. Just really get my mind off of things. But God, I don't know. It's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I've gotten so many comments and stuff on videos like this one about like people dealing with depression and people wishing me well, and it's why I wanted to make this video, because I think while it's important to show that it does get better and blah 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 in previous videos I've made, I feel partly that it is important to hear about when it is bad, and I always appreciated that. I'd see a video or anything, someone talking about how right this second they do not feel good. They feel depressed and they're dealing with this and that. And I always found that almost more helpful in a sense than hearing people say, "Oh, I did feel like that, and now I don't feel like that," because it didn't feel helpful to me when I'm sat there thinking, "Well, but I do feel like that." I'm not out the other side, and so I felt like maybe today I would record the video of me not being on the other side and me feeling bad, and see if that resonates with people. I go on for 20 odd minutes sometimes, and I don't know why people why people listen. I just ramble so much. God. Last night I stayed up till like 3 a.m. playing Mob of the Dead, which is, to be fair, what I'm thinking about streaming. I really love that map. But I went to bed at 3 a.m., felt like shit. Woke up at 8 a.m. I was like, nah, I'm going to go back to sleep. This is too early. Woke up at 10 a.m. Should have really gotten up. Didn't. Went back to sleep. Woke up at 12. Should have gotten up. Didn't. Went back to sleep. Woke up at like 3. Should have gone up. Didn't. I got up not soon after that, but I was, I was meant to be doing so many videos today and recording all these videos, and I just didn't, I just didn't start until now, and it's 4:30, and then that makes me feel worse. It's an interesting thing, I think, depression, because it makes you, it like pulls you down, into like a pit. It's just getting worse and worse, and it wants you to be pulled down deeper and deeper uh, into this darkness, because it's like I stayed in bed because I didn't feel good, but staying in bed made me feel worse because I didn't get things done that I needed to get done. Which then, I have gotten to go do them, but it's made me feel even worse because I've done them late and I won't be able to get as much done today as I should have. And it's just a spiral. You get dragged down and down and down. It's not. It's not. It's not an easy thing to deal with all the time. But I do have to remember the previous videos. I do have to remember what I have said previously, and that you do come out of it, and blah blah blah, and stuff, and thinking about it makes me want to punch myself in the face. I want to go back in time and punch myself in the face and be like, "Shut up." But it is true, and I just need to hammer that into my skull. God. If you're not feeling great at the moment, you as a viewer, you as a anything, if you're not feeling great at the moment, I mean, at least that makes two of us, and probably many, many more of us. I've got a call with a friend lined up for, I don't know, later. He said he'd let me know, like, when he finishes work. Just to talk to someone, which I never used to do. I used to kind of just hold myself up for weeks and weeks, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it this time. Just reach out and say, hey, you mind talking about this for a bit? See if that helps in any way. I'm not expecting it to be a miracle worker, but, just to maybe take some pressure off, because you never know. It might. Oh, God. I'm rambling. I'm losing the track of time, losing the plot, not the track of time. God, I literally have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. Oh, it's ridiculous. I need to just sort things out, really. That's what it feels like. But I also need to give myself a bit of a break, I guess. It's a difficult balancing act. I think that's an interesting thing. It is a difficult balancing act because you don't want to find yourself stuck inside of the depression. You don't want to find yourself getting deeper and deeper. You want to be active and try your best to get out of it. But also you don't want to be negative towards yourself about being depressed. You don't want to sit there and be like, oh, that's so pathetic or whatever, because I mean it's not, and it makes you feel worse. And it's that balancing act of, you want to make yourself feel better, but you don't want to say that what you're feeling right now is wrong, and finding that middle ground while also trying to come out of the other end is it's just really difficult. It's really, really difficult. So that's my suggestion of this week, is give yourself a break, but try your hardest. Oh, God. Yeah. Try and talk to someone. If you are feeling this way, if you found this video and you are feeling that way, try and talk to someone. I'm going to try. It might not work, but at least we can say we've done our due diligence, At least we can say we gave it a good old college try. And is that not what it's all about? Just being able to say that I did put effort in, and I may still feel like shit, but I did put that time in. I did try and get myself out, even in the slightest. Might make me feel a little bit better. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this one. Oh, God. Yeah. I got nothing else to say. All right. I'll see you next time.